can lay low. Roll up on your ass like Hawaii Five-O. Back out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, get them, just blast them.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Let's go, man. Get high. Get up. Go.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And able to get this out to the 25. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Allen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Now Allen. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, it's football 101 because when you come in as the favorite team, you obviously don't want to hand any kind of advantage to an opponent ready for an upset. Now, you'll be lucky to only be down 3-zip the next time you get the ball back because you've just handed them a dose of confidence to start this game.
So out come the Texans in great starting field position. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his third season in the league.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Brings up second and 5.
Our first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up second and 1.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal.
And the Texans, first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Texans use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Defensively, they told us that the top priority was defending option plays this week. But here on the very first drive, the defense broke down a bit.
It certainly did, and it's really not a surprise because defending option football is difficult. You have to think too much. Most of the time, you just react to what you see and you play fast. Here you're reacting, you're processing. Do I have the back? Do I have the quarterback? Who do I take? Do I take on a blocker? And next thing you know, he's in the end zone. And
they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bills offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. We take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns out of the backfield. And his numbers are superior to the rest of his peers at this point in the season. That's caught out wide by Cooks. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
1 yard gain. Brings up
Now Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
a gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Here's Allen. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Texans will take over. Play action. Stroud now. That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Stroud looking to throw. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. From the 29, here's a 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
Well, they'll go play action here with Stroud. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now he'll tuck this and run, and they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there, you don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
And he's going to have a Bills 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Bills.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man, and he ends up picking up a 1st down. A little bit of gray area there, though, but I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If they come back and don't get it, we still got Notre Dame to try and pick it up.
Azeez Al-Shaair in to make the stop. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Allen off the play fake. Throwing middle, and it's complete. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down. And the Bills at 8-2 on the year. And they come in off a loss last time out, but still in the midst of a great season. Winners of 8 of their last 10.
And the key for them, as I see it, tightening things up on defense, because the offense did its part. They played well, but defensively, way too many lapses of big plays allowed. That ultimately doomed them in their last ball game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. He gets it to Cooks. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Texans' 28.
To the air, Allen. Cook makes the catch on the out route. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
And the Bills' 1st down.
Allen now looks to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's Allen to throw it. Cook's full extension. It's complete. The Bills passing game. Get them down the field. They've got another first down.
That's good for a Bills first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Cook up the gut. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. This is 2nd and 8. As they've got it as we resume action. Throwing now is Allen. Staying on his feet. Allen going to run with it. Josh Allen, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Texans offense set to regain possession. The last series for them a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Stroud. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
And the Texans first down.
Stroud sets up the play action. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. They wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Stroud. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. Running left, it's Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Tre'Davious White that time getting there for the loss. He'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
In every game, we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Taking a shot for downhill. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's fourth down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
In punt formation for the Texans.
And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Bills first down.
Allen going to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. Allen to throw once more. Allen going to run with it. And he is going to have the Bills first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5.
That's good for the Bills. First down. A gain of 7. And the Bills first down.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Shakir hauls it in. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be second down.
It's now second and 6.
On play action, Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacks look all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now he fires deep for Shakir. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Jalen Petrie with a tight coverage for the breakup.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And this will be out of bounds, and they spotted it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. And now out comes Houston. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides. But sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Back to Mixon on second down. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
First down. First and 10.
We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
50 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Stroud off the play fake. That's pulled in by Brooks. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. From the 48-yard line, here's second and 9.
At their 48-yard line.
And Stroud now to throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Here's Stroud. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Allen has his man. It's Shakir. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Allen. That's taken in by Palmer. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Allen. And he is caught. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Now Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Cooks on the quick slant. And the Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. To throw, it's Allen. Fights through it. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Allen again. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
The kick by Bass is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. That one complete. It's tanked down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. In motion left is Higgins. Stroud out of the gun here. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And that will knot us up at 10.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. We're on to Week 12 in the NFL's regular season. Thanksgiving coming up a week from today. Hope you're ready for the holiday. But we've got a weekend's worth of games to get to before that. Big one coming up on Sunday night. Playoff implications in the NFC. The Buccaneers against the Rams at SoFi Stadium. Mike and Greg, as always, on the Sunday night call. It comes your way 8:20 Eastern, 5:20 Pacific on the West Coast. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Texans going to take over here to start quarter number 3. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours. Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fade.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Stroud looking to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Joey Bosa in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield and coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Bills offense and running back James Cook heading onto the field. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. This taken in by Kincaid. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
And the Bills
on play action, Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Now 2nd and 9.
At midfield. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From midfield, here's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. 3rd and 4.
86, Dalton Kincaid. That's a gain of 5.
To the air, Allen.
3rd and 4.
To the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bills first down, and he was able to get it by play. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
The Sun-Colored Bills first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Bills.
They run it again with Cook. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. So nothing doing there. And that'll bring up 4th down. That catch, number 750 of his NFL career, and it puts him even with not just one, but two Hall of Famers, Michael Irvin and Charlie Joyner. So some pretty good company at 7'5".
Yeah, you talk about the playmaker, Michael Irvin, and the guy who just made plays, Charlie Joyner. That's what we're seeing here. Similar style in terms of being dependable, being open, and turning it into plays that you remember.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling with this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Mixon with a first down carry. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down at 8.
At the 45-yard line.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 33. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Texan.
Now Stroud. And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
Texans. First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Stroud will try and run it. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Brings up second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Stroud with another keeper. And some strong running. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now third and goal.
Mixon. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2, and it brings up 4. Let's think about this stage in the second half. You're taking the chip shot field goal, right?
Boy, I'd love to be on the headset right now between head coach and play caller because you know it's a heavy conversation right here because I'm guaranteed the play caller is like, Coach, I've got this. I've got to play for this one. But the smart play, kick the field goal, take the chip shot, 3 points.
Yeah, tie the game. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. He had to force the field goal.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Play action. Now it's Allen. And complete. Right side to Cook. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. 13 all our score as we start quarter number 4. Allen going to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Here's Allen to throw it. He gets it to Cooks. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
7-yard gain. And the Bills first down.
Allen to throw once more. Quick slant to Shakir. Here's a second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Allen now looks to throw. That's to Cook out of the backfield. Trucks over him. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Well, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 10-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 7. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to break our 4th quarter tie. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
13 yards on the play. And the Texans first down.
Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. Stroud off the play fake. Throw right side taken in by the tight end Bryant. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Throwing now is Stroud. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jaden Higgins with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans have taken a 4th quarter lead. This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it. We've got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Bills 16.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bills going to take over again on offense. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. They start the drive with Cook. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 72 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now Allen. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To throw, it's Allen. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The 18-yard line. A gain of a yard.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Back to Mixon on second down. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll try to eat some clock with Mixon. And this will be a Texans first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Mixing up the middle. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Here is 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, Mixon. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. Allen and the Bills now down 20-16. A minute 54 on the clock. They'll need to take this football 95 yards. No easy feat. And they start out 1st and 10. And he rifles one incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
He was defended by Jalen Petrie.
To throw is Allen. They'll dump this off to Cook. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line.
No timeout. You got to go quick here.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Now Allen. Into the hands of Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
Throwing, Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. So that one hurt. No timeouts left. Look at where the ball is on the field, Charles. I don't know if the fat lady's singing yet, but she's starting to hum a little bit, isn't she?
You think she's doing scales at this point? I don't think there's any doubt about it, but they had to go for it. In this situation, with their timeout situation as well, they had to take the chance, try and get it done. They didn't. Now they're powerless to stop them, essentially.
They need a big play somehow from their defense. Well, we all just got a heck of a show, partner. This